If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. So today we're going to be talking about contracts because it looks like we got updates. Looks like we're probably getting it next week. So let's go ahead and talk about this. But before we do that, I wanted to mention the community challenge is pretty much done. It's not like 15 million matches played out of 50, but it's at like 99.93. And I feel like they did this on purpose. So tomorrow we should all be able to get the Galil as a weapon, which I'm really excited. I'll make sure to cover about it tomorrow. So make sure you guys stop by the channel tomorrow and you guys will see some gameplay, my thoughts and stuff like that. So tomorrow is the day for that. Also, an update on my COD points thing. I talked to an Activision rep on YouTube, or I should say on Twitter, on Activision Assist, and they hooked it up. I showed them a screenshot of my transaction and they were like, okay, cool. We see a slide on your account, and they gave me my COD points. So I was going to buy the Rising Tide thing, but I'm like, I think I'll save it. Maybe something cool will pop up eventually later on. But now let's go ahead and talk about what exactly these contracts are going to be like. Ultra bribes are apparently coming and a lot more. So let's jump into that information. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. As always, guys, it's super appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, obviously, make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. But anyways, let's talk about these contracts. Also, I do want to apologize if I sound weird. I'm actually dealing with a bit of a cold here, so I do apologize, but the show must go on. And if you guys want to read about this as well, I'll link it down in the description below to the official blog post that was posted by Treyarch. Now it says contracts arrive in Black Ops 4 on June 25th, which should be on Tuesday. So next Tuesday will be when we should be getting these. It says starting next week on all platforms, we're launching contracts in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to give players new ways to earn in-game rewards through rotating daily challenges. We've heard the community's requests for more rewards through gameplay in all modes, and we're expanding contracts to provide new benefits for playing multiplayer, Blackout, Zombies, and World League. Here's everything you need to know about the new contract system in Black Ops 4. Earn more rewards in all modes. Contracts will be available in multiplayer, Blackout, Zombies, and World League, each with their own unique challenges to complete. Players will be able to jump from mode to mode to complete contracts in any order they like. Daily and active contracts. Players will be able to have global daily contracts and 6 additional contracts to choose from in each of the 4 modes for up to 28 contracts available to complete at any given time. Up to 3 contracts can be activated at once, including 2 player-selected contracts and 1 daily contract for each game mode. Now, this does remind me of the system we had in Call of Duty World War II, where you could have 3 contracts or 3, I forgot what they were called, but you know, 3 challenges that you could have activated all at one time. So, interesting. It says contract availability. Daily contracts will refresh every 24 hours. Players must complete their daily contract in each mode before the refresh, when a new daily contract will take its place. Activated contracts will refresh at a regular interval, and any of these contracts can be swapped out for another while retaining progress made until the contract pool refreshes. Currently activated contracts will never expire, and progress made towards inactive contracts will be lost when the pool refreshes. Standard versus hard contract. Players will be able to activate 2 types of contract aside from the daily contract in each game mode. Standard contracts will provide a moderate challenge that can be completed fairly quickly, while hard contracts will put your skills to the test with more rewards to earn for completion. Here's an example of a hard contract, and I'll post that image here on screen for you guys to check out. Now, as you guys can see from the image, we've got 6 different contracts. It's got about 15 hours left. And the hard one is place in top 10 in solo game 2 times. Honestly, not that hard, but if I'm being honest here, I feel like when we get these contracts, you might jump into Blackout or like any mode, whether it be zombies or multiplayer. And if it's something like this, we might be seeing some people camping. Like specifically this challenge, you might be seeing a lot of people camping in Blackout until the challenge is completed or the next day. So I can see how it can affect gameplay, but honestly, shouldn't be that hard to get top 10, and you would get, in this case, 500 of something, along with 2 reserves. Now, I don't know what that is. Are those like merits, or is it just like you get 500 merits? I don't know, but I've never seen that symbol, or maybe I just never noticed that symbol, but maybe it'll be like some other currency. I don't know. The next one says contract earnings. Rewards from completing a contract can include reserves, more than 1, based on challenge required, bonus XP in multiplayer, zombies and World League, bonus Nebulium Plasma and zombies, bonus merits in Blackout, reserve earn rates and daily tier skips. On top of new contract systems, players will continue to earn reserves at a constant rate through gameplay. Players will continue to earn daily tier skips, which will still be rewarded for the first win in multiplayer or league play, first merit earned in Blackout, or for reaching round 15 in Classic Zombies. Zombies rewards. Daily contracts will replace daily callings and zombies, giving players new ways to earn reserves, zombies XP, and a Boolean plasma in addition to the mode's extra daily tier skip. The second daily tier skip in zombies will now be awarded when the zombies daily contract is completed, and you guys will see that image over there, but it does have a couple of those challenges. One, ticket to ride, which is use fast travel 20 times, and then the hard one is heavy nemesis, get 20 heavy enemy kills, which I believe just means like bosses, so you have to kill bosses. And then once you complete one of these daily contracts, which in this one would be play 20 total rounds, you'll unlock your tier skip along with that contract being completed. So you get double the reward essentially. With up to 28 contracts to complete at any given time and new opportunities to unlock reserves through gameplay in all modes, players will have more ways to earn in-game rewards than ever before just by playing the game. The more you play, the more you earn. Unlock more new weapons. In addition to contracts, we're making changes to how new weapons will unlock in the future. In an upcoming update, we'll introduce the new Ultra Weapon Bribe that will first reward a black market weapon that you don't own. Once you own any variant, base version, Mark II, etc. of all black market weapons in the game, Ultra Weapon Bribes will then reward a Mark II weapon, Mastercraft, or other variant that you haven't unlocked yet. Standard weapon bribes will continue to work as they currently do, and all types of weapon bribes will remain duplicate protected until the player already owns every black market weapon, Mark II weapon, and Mastercraft in the game. We're planning to introduce a new special event later in Operation Spectre Rising, which will include an earnable Ultra Weapon Bribe through contraband, and players will earn additional Ultra Weapon Bribes in the future to add more black market weapons to their collection. Now, it looks like they've essentially confirmed here that we're going to have another little mini event like the Barbarian event, because they said it's going to be earned through contraband, like a contraband stream. So we'll definitely see about that, but it might be like a mini event, or maybe they'll just straight up give it to us one of these days. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes next week, or maybe the final days of this operation, because we don't really have a lot of time left on this operation. Anyways, guys, so that is all the info we got so far from these new contracts. If I'm being completely honest, I'm still a little bit disappointed. I thought they were going to do something like you can earn a contract that straight up gives you said weapon. And I mentioned this on Twitter, which, by the way, if you don't follow me, give me a follow over there. I usually talk about stuff before I make videos over there, so give me a follow at OGXRAYZ, link down below. But I mentioned that, you know, Call of Duty World War II, they saw the amount of people who were upset that they added weapons or new weapons into reserves, or I should say supply drops, because that's what they're called in Call of Duty World War II. But once they saw that, they actually posted an update, I think it was like a week later, and they were like, hey, we heard you guys are going to have contracts you can complete next month where you are able to unlock every DLC weapon. And for you guys that aren't unaware, or, you know, don't know how World War II system works, it's essentially like a contract where you pay, like, I think it's like 4,000 armory credits or something, and you pick up the contract, and then all you have to do is complete a challenge, whether it be, you know, certain wins or whatever. And so then after you completed that contract, you would get your weapon. It's a great way for any of you guys who missed or didn't have enough armory credits during some of the seasonal events to get some of those weapons. And I always had enough armory credits, or had enough like supply drops saved up during Call of Duty World War II to have every weapon unlocked. But, you know, some of them I might have missed, or maybe some of them I just can't get, like, for instance, the ones that were in supply drops. And so having contracts that directly tell you, like, this contract will get you this weapon is good. I feel like that's something they should have done, instead of just like, we'll give you an ultra weapon bribe, or, you know, these contracts will give you more reserves, you know, up to 28 more contracts, which means possibly 28 reserves. Open them all up. And I think I actually even saw Prestigious keep mentioning that he has opened over 600 supply drops or reserves in Black Ops 4 and still has yet to get the Stingray SMG. And that just goes to show you, 600, and he already had every single like item you can possibly get from reserves, and it still took him an extra 600 to get the Stingray. So I don't think it's a matter of how many reserves you get. It's just having a direct path to unlocking this is the way to do it. I think ultra weapon bribes are going to be nice. Hopefully there's more ways to get them, but just getting one every operation isn't gonna do anything for me, because they're gonna be introducing weapons probably at an insane rate now. We got 6 with this operation with Days of Summer. We might get 6 more with the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It's like, well, how are you supposed to earn all these reserves and get enough to get a new weapon or an ultra weapon bribe? But we're probably gonna see them very sparingly. So It's a step in the right direction. I'm really happy and I'm excited actually for contracts because I feel like it's going to get people playing other modes, you know, multiplayer, playing zombies, playing, you know, Blackout, playing World League, which is cool. You know, if you're someone who really wants to grind those reserves or rewards or whatever, you're going to have a ton of them every single day. But at the same time, it doesn't directly solve the problem. You know, it's medicine that's going to control the symptoms, but it's not attacking the source of the sickness, if you will. So hopefully in the future, we find a way to where we're able to unlearn or unlock every single weapon in the game. And when that does come out, I'll be a very happy man. So I just don't want it to turn into Black Ops 3 because I earned like 3 weapons in there. And after that, I didn't earn anything. It was horrible. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and COD 2019 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed, have those notifications on. They're super important now more than ever. So make sure you join the notification gang. And if you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can actually do so by checking out my channel membership. So you get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then last but not least, like I said, give me a follow on Twitter. I'm usually talking about stuff over there before I make videos, or if you just want to see what I'm up to, Twitter, best place to talk, at OGXRAYZ, link down below. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.